months ago. Deyna's wife and son are still grieving. They face a long legal battle to try and get back hundreds of thousands of dollars they say they are owed by Deyna's former agent. Our investigative reporter Bill Ritter has been looking into the story. He is live at the sports arena with part 2 of an exclusive series. Bill.
Well, Marty, in public, Kaz Deyna was a hero. As you said, they're going to honor him here tonight. But in private, Kaz Deyna was a troubled man. Friends say he drank too much. In fact, he was drinking heavily in the early morning hours of September 1st. It was then that the public and private worlds of Kaz Deyna collided. A tragic car wreck. He was killed instantly. But the controversy that now surrounds his personal finances could linger for years.
Kaz Deyna reaches back and pulls it.
These were good times for Kaz Deyna. His family clings to the memories. But as they try and cope with his tragic death, there are new troubles. Kaz Deyna's widow says she's owed about $250,000 from Deyna's former agent, a man named Ted Miodonsky. She says the money was in a Swiss bank account that he controlled. She also says he had power of attorney for Kaz Deyna. Mariola Deyna speaks in broken English with a heavy accent. Her comments are paraphrased in subtitles.
Because Kazi completely no interesting for business. Kazi been very good soccer player, ale completely no interest business.
We've obtained documents signed by Miodonsky that show hundreds of thousands of dollars were deposited in the name of the business Miodonsky managed. Balanced Equities Data Limited. The money was deposited in a bank account in Switzerland. There it was supposedly earning high interest. Who paid the money? The San Diego Sockers. Here's how it worked. Deyna was paid only a small amount of money directly by the team, at one time about $2,000 a month. But twice that amount, or an average of nearly $4,000 a month, was sent to the company managed by Miodonsky. The money was supposedly for fees paid to that company for negotiating Deyna's contracts and other services. No taxes were withheld from the money sent to Switzerland. The contracts that spell out the payments were signed by current team coach Ron Newman and former Sockers president Robert Bell. Bell now lives in Los Angeles. In a telephone interview, he says he was aware of the possibility the money was meant for Deyna, not Miodonsky. But Bell says he, quote, warned Kaz that if that money ended up in his hands by some backdoor method, it was up to Kaz to report it to the IRS. Kaz was also warned by Miodonsky himself that income earned on interest from the Swiss bank account should be reported to the government. Meanwhile, Coach Ron Newman told me he does not recall signing the contract with Miodonsky or the financial details of the money transfer to Switzerland. We showed the contracts to current team president Ron Cady, who says he was surprised by what we told him.
You know, it's totally against the parameters in which the league, the major indoor soccer league, operates. Under our guidelines, such a contract's invalid. You can't negotiate such a contract or negotiate with an agent for those type of fees to be paid to him.
Meanwhile, not only might Kaz Deyna's widow be out up to $250,000, but sources say she might also owe income tax on the money she says she can't get hold of. Former soccer Gert Wieczorkowski shared victories with Deyna on the field, and he shared investment advisors off the field. He says he lost more than $50,000 with Miodonsky. And he's bitter because he says all this should never have happened.
Because in that time when I started doing it, my language was not so good. I don't know how the American system works. I don't know how they're making deals, how companies are open, how closing companies, you know what I'm saying? And now I have an inside look into this system of the United States. So now I feel really like an idiot. You know, they saw me coming, or they saw us all coming. You know, they took us for a ride. You know?
Back live at the San Diego Sports Arena where the Sockers have their home opener tonight, and right before the game they're going to take a moment of silence to honor the memory of Kaz Deyna. Now, we have tried several times to talk to Deyna's former agent, Ted Miodonsky. He's refused to talk to us. His lawyer says he'll have no comment on this case. The Department of Corporations in California is now investigating Miodonsky and the allegations brought by the Deyna family. In the meantime, the Deyna family will probably file a lawsuit against Miodonsky sometime next week, as will, according to sources, former soccer Gert Wieczorkowski. In the meantime, Miodonsky is trying to raise money for a trust fund that will help with the education of Deyna's 16-year-old son. The Deyna family says they want nothing to do with that trust fund. Marty and Denise.
Bill, has anything else been done for the family?
There has been a game played in memory of Kaz Deyna on October 1st. Those proceeds, I'm not sure what's happened to those proceeds. I don't believe that they have actually gotten any money. In fact, Mrs. Deyna told me from that anyway. Mrs. Deyna told me that she's had to borrow money from friends. She also said that Mr. Miodonsky was supposed to help with Kaz Deyna's funeral, several $1,000s, and he has yet to give any money.
All right. Thank you, Bill.